Hi everyone, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. I had an amazing Christmas with my family. And I'm going to do a tutorial on this bracelet like I promised, and I called this bracelet Pearl Delight. And this one is done in 4 different colors. So I did it in a soft lilac, a soft pink, a white, and a soft blue. So they're all kind of like baby colors. Today I'm going to do it in an amethyst purple pearl with light bicones. These are like a light purple. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. I do got 2 lights on, so you should be able to see the colors. As I mentioned in my post on I Bead for you, I'll be offering this kit upon request. So if you want a kit in the colors that I'm about to show you, you're going to have to inbox me in I Bead for you and tell me the colors that you want and the size that you approximately need. I will be offering it in the black and all the colored pearls. This one is in like a white bicone with pink pearls, and I have 2 kits ready in this color, 2 kits in this color. I'm offering it in a blue, so we have the blue bicones with the blue pearls, and I have 2 kits in this color as well. I have 2 kits in the purple and the one I'm going to do today, and I only have 1 kit in red and white because I only have enough red bicones to make 1 kit. In each of these kits I have like 75 bicones in here, and that is more than what you need for a bracelet unless you have a big wrist. This is an 8-inch bracelet here, and it has 68 bicones in this bracelet. So I've given 75 bicones, and these are not Swarovski crystals. These are just I don't even know what they are. I don't know if they're thunder polish. I don't know if they're preciosa. I've just collected them. I have so many bicones, I don't know what I have. I even got Swarovskis mixed with my regular bicones. And in these kits you're going to get everything you need, including your needle, your thread, and your toggle clasp. I have 2 different kinds of clasps that I'm offering with these kits, and like I said, if you want a kit, I'm only going to make a kit and post it on Etsy in your name for you to purchase, because I don't want to be making all these kits and not having to sell them. So I hope you understand what I'm saying here. Anyways, let's get started. If you don't need a kit and you have all your supplies to make this bracelet, I'll tell you what you need. So in here you're going to need 25 pearls in a 6mm pearl, and here I used 7 and 6 of each color. The one in the middle, which is the soft purple here, I used 7 of those, and the rest there's all 6 of each color. You're going to need, like I said, if you're making, I can't tell you exactly how much supplies you need because everybody's wrist size is different. So that's going to just go depending on the size of your wrist. For an 8-inch, you're going to need 25 pearls. You're going to need 68 4mm bicones, and you're going to need some 15-0 seed beads. And here I'm doing a silver lined 15-0, and that's what I will be giving with all the bracelets. You're going to need a toggle, and this is the other toggle I was telling you about. I had this one on this bracelet, and I'm offering that toggle as well. And you're going to need 2 wire protectors. You're going to need a size 12 beading needle, which you will get in your kit, and about 2 pieces of Fireline. So I don't even measure my Fireline, I just cut lots because I rather have extra than be short, because I hate, especially in bracelets, I hate adding on extra Fireline and having to tie on and tie off. In this bracelet, you want to do 2 sections. You want to tie off your thread after you've completed your base row, and then when you do the embellishment, you start with a new piece of thread, because if your pearls break off, you can restring your pearls back on, but that's not going to break your whole entire bracelet. That's why I like to do this in 2 parts. When you do any kind of embellishment, it's a good idea to always use a second strand of Fireline. So gather all your materials and I'll meet you back here. Okay, to get started, what you need to do is pick up 1/15, 1 4mm bicone, 1/15, a 4mm, a 15, a 4mm, a 15, a 4mm, and you're going to do this until you have 6 bicones and 6, 2, 4, and 6 15-ohs. And we need 1 more of each. So we have 2, 4, 6. Okay? Bring that all the way down, leaving about 4 to 5 inch tail. And you basically just want this tail long enough to hide all your, or hide it, to weave it in and tie it off some half-hitch knots, because we're not going to tie this circle in a knot. So I'm going to run my needle back up through all of these beads to form a ring. So this is how I do it. I just wrap it around my middle finger, pinch it off here with the tail here and this piece here. And then I'm going to run my needle right from the 15-0 right up, like so, and pull. Now, you can see our circle hasn't formed yet, so you can just pull it together like this. But a way to tighten this circle up, because we're not tying a knot here, is just go through some beads in the ring, like so, and pull, and there is your circle formed, like that. Now make sure you exit out of a 4mm bicone, because we're going to put one end of your toggle clasp in, and I don't want to be on this end, so it's kind of a good idea to maybe reinforce this. But don't go around it too many times, because you need to go into these 15-0 seed beads again. So exit out of your 4mm like that, and pull. So that is good and reinforced. Now pick up 4 15-0 seed beads, 1 crystal, and 1 15-0 seed bead. So on your needle you will have this. Don't know if you can see that. There we go. Like so. Pick up 1 piece of your wire protector on one end. Put your toggle clasp on your wire protector, and give it a little pinch to close your wire protector up, like that. Now put your needle through your clasp loop, and then put it down through the other end of the other side of your wire protector. And make sure you catch your thread in this little valley here. It's like a groove inside your wire protector. And then you're going to go through the 15-0 and the 4mm. So go through those 2 beads. And then you're going to pick up 4 more 15s, like so. and you're just going to make a circle. So you exited here, and you're going to exit the same way again, going through the bead that way, and pull. There we go. And you should have this. Now you're going to reinforce this, and you're going to go through all 4 beads here, holding on to that tail because it gets in your way, through the 4mm and through the 15-0, through one end of your wire protector and through the toggle, all in one kick. Go back down the other side through the 15. Okay, I can't do it that way. There we go. Through the 15 and back down the other side of the other 4 15-0s. And catching your thread in your wire protector. And back into the crystal. And pull your work tight. Now, I'm a reinforce queen. I like to reinforce lots. As much as I can, or as much as this size 12 beading needle will allow me to go through all these beads. So I am going to go through this one more time. So that's 3 times through here. And I'm trying to catch everything in one kick. There we go. And I need to lengthen. And we got a little knot. There we go. Alright. Excuse me, I'm just getting over like a sinus cold. Catching that in there, down through here, and down through the last 4 of your. If you use a size 12 beading needle and 6-pound Fireline, you're going to have no problem passing your needle through and your thread through those 15-0 seed beads, at least not with these ones that I'm using. Alright, so you're exiting out of your 4mm bicone. Come on, get back up there. And this is what we have just accomplished. Okay, these are a really pretty purple bicone. Now we need to be exiting out of this 4mm, so let me move my beads out of my way so I'm working off my mat, because it'll be easier for you to see in the camera. So I'm going to go through all these beads till I'm exiting out of this, out of this 4mm right here. So you've exited here, go through all your beads here. Pulling that tail out of your way. The further you get on in your bracelet, your tail won't bug you as much. Or you can take your needle off or get another needle and weave it in and get it out of your way right from the word get-go. Okay, so there's what we've got. Exiting here in this 4mm bicone right across from where your toggle clasp was on. Now you're going to pick up a 15, a 4mm, a 15, 4mm, and you're going to do this till you have 5 bicones on your needle. And you need to end in a 15 seed bead. So this is what we've got. So you have 6 15s and only 5 bicones. You're going to make a circle. You're exiting here. You're going to go through your bicone this way. And you're going to make a circle. Unfortunately, we're using 6-pound Fireline, so it's not extremely stiff thread. So you need to reinforce this circle and go through all these beads again and exit again at this 4mm on the top. So I'm going to go through all beads. The last thing you want is a flimsy bracelet, so that's why I reinforce each circle I make, and plus it tightens it right up. And I snag on everything, my thread, of course I do. And I got a famous knot. There we go. Alright, so I've gone all the way around. Get my tail out of the way. And I'm going to exit at the top. And you're just going to repeat this same process to the length of your bracelet. Keeping in mind that you got to add your other half of your toggle clasp. So you don't want to keep going and going and going. Don't forget you got to add about this much more onto the end, which is approximately 3/4 of an inch. So keep that in mind when making this. So I'm going to go finish this off camera. I'll show you one more time, just so you don't have to go back. So pick up a 15, a 4mm, a 15, and do this till you have 5 bicones and 6 15s on your needle. Okay. 5 bicones, 2, 4, 5, and 6 15s on my needle. You're going to make a circle and go through your bicone and exit the same way. And then you're just going to go ahead and reinforce all this and exit up here again. So continue this and I'll come back when you get the length of your bracelet done. Okay, once you've gone the length of your bracelet, and I'm just doing a sample piece here, so I'm not going to make a big long bracelet because I don't have anyone to give this to. You're going to finish off this end the same way you did on this part of your toggle. So let me show you what to do here. So you're going to pick up 4 15-0 seed beads. You're going to pick up a crystal, 4mm crystal. You're going to pick up one piece of your other wire protector, and you're going to put the other half of your toggle into the wire protector, like so. And you need to pinch off your wire protector so it doesn't fall out and give you havoc while you're sewing it. So pinch that together like so. Put your needle through your hole on your clasp and go down through the other side of your wire protector like that. If you can see that or not. And making sure you catch your thread, which mine is not caught in there. There it is. And go down. Oopsies. I made a boo-boo. I forgot to put a seed bead in here. We need to pick up another 15. Sorry. Now we're going to go back up through the one side of the wire protector and down the other side, like so. It's hard to see on this silver toggle, but catch it in there like that. Alright, now go down through the 15 and the 4mm only, those two beads. And pick up 4 more 15 seed beads. And you're exiting here, you're going to make a circle, same way you did on the other end, and push, pull. And that's what you should have. Okay, now I'm not going to go through this scenario of reinforcing this and showing you how to do that. If you don't remember how to do it, go back, rewind, and just watch this piece here, how you reinforce this. So you're going to reinforce this, and then you're going to tie some half hitch knots in this toggle area only. Don't be tying half hitch knots in here because you need to go into these 15 seed beads. You can tie it off here. You can tie it off in these crystals, but do not go in any of these 15 seed beads or you're not going to be getting your embellishment done. So you continue to do that, tie your thread off in here, and then tie on a new one in this 4mm here. Okay? And I'll see you back here when you got this all reinforced. Okay, so I've reinforced this 3 times, make it good and secured, and I've tied on new thread in here and weaved in my other thread in here. So what you're going to do is exit out of one of these 15 between this section. So you're going to go in this 15 or you're going to exit in this 15. Does not matter which one. And then you're going to pick up a 15, one of your pearls, and a 15. Now, you're exiting here this way. You're going to be exiting the same way because you're going to go right across and into this 15, but make sure you're exiting your needle towards your beadwork. So don't go into your 15 this way. Go into your 15 this way, like that. So I'm exiting towards my beadwork. And then you're just going to pull this pearl into the center like that. And it should sit very nicely inside there on top. See that? Now you're going to pick up 2 15s, another pearl, and 2 15s. You're exiting here towards your beadwork. So your working thread is towards this way. You're going to skip these 2 bicones and you're going to go into the middle of the next section. So you're going to go into the 15 right here in the next section there. Like so. And pull your needle through and you should have that. It's a very simple, easy, like rick-rack pattern. Pick up a 15, another pearl, and a 15. Again, you want to go across this section to here, but you want to exit this way. So I'm going to turn my work around because I can't work backwards. And exit that way. and sit your pearl on top. Okay? See? Now you're going to pick up 2 15s, a pearl, and 2 15s. You're going to jump across to the next section in the middle and put this pearl in place on this edge. And as you can see, you're starting to form your line. It's like a zigzag. I'll show you a few more times. Pick up a 15, a pearl, and a 15. Go across into the 15, exiting towards your beadwork. Oopsies. Getting snagged here. And that's what's going to happen. If you're not careful, you're going to snag your thread. There we go. And it's in place. So we have that. Pick up 2 15s. So in the middle, you're only picking up 1 15 for all the middles of each of these sections, but on the edges you're going to pick up 2 15s, a pearl, and 2 15s. You're going to jump across to the next section and go into the middle 15. And pull. Like that. Do you see what I've done now? It's like a zigzag. So 1 15 for the center, 1 pearl, and 1 15. Go across into the 15, exiting towards my beadwork. And pull that in place. So you're going to continue doing this for the entire length of your bracelet. And this is how your pearls will sit. Now all you're going to do in the end is you should go back and reinforce each one of these pearls. So when you finish on this end, weave your thread around and go back through all your top embellishments just to reinforce it, because this part here, which I've done up here, I've reinforced all of these, this is how pretty it looks. It's beautiful on the wrist. But you don't want these to be floppy, and if you happen to bang your bracelet, it's going to have a little more wear and tear. It's not going to break apart so easily if you reinforce it. So that's basically all you're going to do for this bracelet. Tie off your threads, weave in all your ends, make a good 2-3 knots. Always do 2 or 3 knots. Never do just 1 half hitch knot and cut it off. Don't do that. And like I said, if you're interested in a kit, you can PM me in I Bead for you, or whoever's on my Facebook page under Ruby Lockwood. You can inbox me there as well. State the color that you want. You don't really have to tell me your size unless you have a bigger wrist than 8 inches, because I don't think there'll be enough beads to do 8.5. So I'll add in extra beads if you need more. Again, you can get the black. I will list these in the description box, the colors. So this is this one here, and I have 2 kits available in this color. There is a really pretty white and pink bracelet. There is the purple one, which is really gorgeous. I really love these colors. So there's the purple one. Then there's blue in the sapphire blues, really pretty blues. And then I have one kit in a red and a white. Now, if you have a color that you particularly really want, I have a lot of colors and pearls. I just don't have like a big substantial, like a store amount of pearls. So I'm just using up what I have. I still have a few extras. But if there's a color that you want and I didn't show it here, and if I have that color, I will gladly put a kit together for you. I have a lot of Bicones, so these are just colors that I picked. I will throw a kit together for you and I will list it on Etsy for you. This bracelet here will be $25. So it's, you get everything you see here, including all the Bicones, the 15 seed beads, your pearls, your clasp, and your thread. This black one, I will mention that I did use smoke Fireline. So with the black one you will get smoke Fireline, not the crystal. In these other ones here, I will, like this one here, I'm working with the crystal. I will send crystal with that, and there'll be plenty of thread. So anyways, again, Happy New Year. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Next week I'll be doing an invisible kind of beaded necklace, and it's made with freshwater pearls. So if you want to gather some freshwater pearls, some crystal AB 4mm Bicones, you will need those, and you will need 6 or 8 pound fishing line or a monofilament line. That's basically what fishing line is. It's a monofilament fishing line. So if you want to get all that for your next week's project, I will show you how to make a really pretty invisible pearl necklace. Have yourself a great week. See you soon on the next video. Bye-bye.